We This is an app called Social Network. In this app, we've created an app basically where friends can um, connect with each other on a social setting. They can post and like each other's posts. They can add friend list. So we're gonna demo the app to show how it works. This README section, by the way, give a good overview what the app's about and then who wrote it and sort of how to go about downloading it and use it. So we're gonna demo the app. We're gonna be using the command line. Well, we're gonna use Postman and Insomnia. I actually have both of them open since we have a couple of of things to demo, and so it only made sense to use both of them for efficiency purposes. So the first thing we're going to do is demo how to create a user um, for the app. And well, I think I got the app running in terms of the server. So now we're kind of ready to go just to save some time. And then I'm going to take a quick look here of the user route because there's a lot of different things to do with an app like this is very complicated. So the looking at the routes help me remember. So first thing we're gonna do is create a user. I'm gonna bring here. This is Insomnia. Um, I had just created a username Quinn, so we're gonna go out and create another user, maybe called Johnny. And Johnny's email is gonna be Johnny@gmail. So we're gonna change the route to post, so we can post in this new user that we're gonna create. So I'm gonna hit send. Here you go, and Johnny just got created. Johnny got a brand new user ID and then his name and then his emails. This is where basically if Johnny has any friends, their friends are gonna be added. When Johnny write a post, his thoughts, this is where they get added. So this first here show how we can create a user. Now I'm gonna show how we can query all the users in the system. I'm just gonna switch it to a GET request, send it over. You can see we have all the previous users in the system in here, plus we have Johnny that we just added. And then I'm going to demo how to get us one single user. So in the case of Johnny, since we just created him, he's a lucky person here. I copy the user ID and then I'm going to put it here on the route. And then that should be, yep, there you go. That should get me just Johnny. So that shows how we can search for just one user. And then I'm going to demo how to delete a user. So in the case of Johnny, it's just a new guy. Why don't we just throw him under the bus and then just show how we can just delete him here. It is a put request I had created for delete, I believe. Yep, delete user. And then just change it to put here. It's the same similar route here, user ID, and I'm gonna hit send, and that should delete Johnny. Here we go. I hit it again. You can see like it shows null, which means the user has been deleted. If I change this to now a get request, go back to delete that user ID, you should see that Johnny is gone. He's no longer in the system. So just to be nice to Johnny, we're gonna post him again just so we can have a third user here. Here you go. He's posted now. And so we should be able to see him if we go back and pull all requests, all users, sorry. And then we're going to demo how to add friends. And the route for adding friends is API user. We're going to add a friend here and the user ID of the friend that we want to add, or the user ID of the person who wants to have a friend. So we're going to use the user ID of Mario right now. And it's going to be right here. Plus, we need to add the user ID of the friend that the person who wants to be Mario's friend. So we're going to add Quinn here. Quinn wants to be friend with Mario. And then the route needs to be a put route. So we're going to change this to a put. And I'm going to send it. And there you go. Now you have Quinn's ID show up as the person who is a friend of Mario. I'll go back to the get requests, delete all of this, back to just the user. We should be able to see all the users. We see Mario here, and then this is the person who's Mario's friend, which is Quinn's user ID, which is right here. And then if we want to delete a friend, it is going to be, let me just add another friend in here so I can show the delete part. So it's going to be friend, and I'm going to get the user ID of, let's say, Johnny here, and add the ID of the person who want to be friend with Johnny. Let's see, Quinn want to be friend with Johnny as well. So we're going to get Quinn's user ID and add it. Boom. So we're going to change this to a put request, and that should add the friend. There you go. And then now we're going to delete it. So we're going to change this route to delete route. You can see here, like, Quinn is Johnny's friend right here, Quinn's user ID. So we're just going to change it to delete. I'm going to send it, and boom, you can see now Johnny no longer has Quinn listed as a friend. So let me switch it back to a put so I can add it back so we can, so that Quinn and Johnny can still be friends. So that's just on the user side. And then we're going to switch over to the thought side. Thought routes here to kind of help keep me on track. We were able to, I'm going to pass some thoughts here. I had one, create thoughts. So I'm going to go back out to API, change the route to thought. And for thought, I believe if you look at the thought model, for you to post a thought, it requires that you have the thought text and then the user who wants to create a thought. So I'm going to say here, if we just change this around a little bit, we got the user, let's say Johnny. The username was Johnny here, so we'll keep that one. And we're going to add the thought text. And then that's going to be thought text. And we're going to say how much should be. Hey, Johnny. Oh, well, let me post it. I love the world. That'll be the posting that Johnny's going to paste here. We got the thought text, and we got the username, and then we should change the route to a post route, and that should get us there. We hit send, boom. So Johnny, you can see here, the thought goes in as a week. Johnny goes in. There's some previous thoughts that I had added. So where is Johnny? Da, da, da. Let me post another one. So I believe I'm having trouble seeing Johnny's thoughts right now. Let me see if see Mario's thoughts and the reactions of the prior ones that I created. All is well, go for it. Indeed, we're there. Let me try this one. Let's make sure I have everything here. It should be, oh, sorry, that's why it was a get request, so that's why it wasn't posted. So let me change it back to Johnny. It needed to be a post request to post a thought. There you go. Send. Here we go. I love the world. There we go. That's the thought text, and then this is the username of the person who posted it, which is Johnny. So that demos the posting of a thought. And then what we're gonna do is go back again just to get me on track here to the routes for thoughts. So if you want to see all thoughts, you can just switch it to a get request here, and that should get you all the thoughts. Here you go. I've had prior ones from this is the one from Johnny. I love the world. We just posted, and there are other ones. Indeed, we're here. Indeed, we're there. And go love down with hate and all this stuff. If I wanted to see a specific post and nothing else, I can just copy the post ID and that put it in here, and that should just isolate it to just this thought. So the one for Johnny, that's all I just get to see. And then if I want to add a reaction, I can add the reaction by, let's say, to Johnny's post. So I'm going to go with, this was a thought ID, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to need it. And then I just need to add reaction to the route. So I'm going to go with reaction. And I believe the schema for reaction should be, I think I wrote it down. Um, Reaction schema, so we just need a body and a username. So let's say we're going to show the changes to reaction body. We get the thought ID, so which is written by John. We have the reaction ID, and we need the username of the person who's going to react to it. Let's make that Quinn. She's gonna say yes, the world is great. The post that Johnny just made. So I'm gonna hit send. Well, first I need to change it to a post route. And that should get it there. Here we go. Johnny posted I love the world, and Quinn reacted. Reaction body is not spelled right here. That's why it didn't go through. Gotta spell it. Check my spelling. If I hit it again. Here you go. Oops. Oops, they spelled again. Capital R, that should go through now. Here we go. This is the reaction that posted yes, the world is great. And then Quinn is the person, and they created, there's a date for when the reaction was created, and then reaction itself gets its own ID. And that's Quinn's reaction to John's post, I love the world. Thank you.